Hello you guys, welcome back to the channel. It is your girl Brianna. If you are new, welcome. If you're returning, happy to have you all. Thank you guys for being locked in with me. As y'all see from the title, today I'm just going to be showing you guys some crochet wearables that I've made so far up until this point of my crochet journey. Just to give y'all some type of inspiration for fall, winter time. I did post like a short on YouTube, but I did want to make an in-depth video just kind of talking about the things that I've made, what I learned as I made them, all the things. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So starting off strong, I have this top on, like it's a crochet mesh top. It is cropped with some pants. Can y'all see that? Y'all see? They're long. That's how it looks. For the pants, I did make these over the summer. It's my first time doing granny square pants. I love them so much because I add pockets. I'll just plug like a side by side so y'all can see vertically. It's really hard for me to capture it on the on my camera with them on and just kind of showing y'all as I'm talking about it. But I did like a little belt action here on the side of them. I have a pocket on each side. I learned a lot making them. I did post like I think a crochet video on my TikTok as I was making them the first time, and I thought I was done with like the waist part, and it was like ending up being too big, so I had to undo it and do it over. And I really like how they turned out. I do feel, I don't know, I think I got a little bit smaller because they're a lot longer than they were originally when I first put them on. Which, you know, I guess that's pretty cool. But this is perfect for like the winter time, fall time, because it is colder outside. When I make these during the summertime, I couldn't wear these outside, y'all. It was way too hot. This is weight 4 yarn, and it's acrylic yarn. I would be burning. I'm burning up right now as I am wearing this, which is why I started off with the video with these on, because it's making me hot, so I need to work smart, not hard. But yeah, I love how these pants turned out. I'm excited to wear them for this winter fall season, and I just think it's super cute. Like I made this little shirt, little mesh top to go with it. I have my stragglies on here because I just feel like when I crochet, I like for myself to kind of like look a little bit unfinished, like having my yarns that I didn't weave in, not all of them but some, just so you can know of me and see like, girl, you made that and you ain't weaving your ends. And I did it on purpose. I got this cute like blue little just, you know, tank top underneath it, and up here it feels very good together. I'll post pictures in the course side by side video on the screen for y'all to see it vertically, because right now horizontal is just not giving. It's not doing her justice, and I need her to be done justice. So next we're gonna go into the different like tops and stuff that I have. So the next thing I have, you guys, is this cute cropped like cardigan top. It has a tie that I did for it. I do it for sleeves. Yeah, I can see how she looks. I love this. This one, I made her during the spring. I think in like April or May. And when I finished, yeah, April. She's super cute. I did follow a tutorial on YouTube for it, so I'll tag it below. I'm showing this because although I did make it in the summer, I did my sleeves shorter. You can essentially just make your sleeve longer, because the tutorial that I followed, they had longer sleeves for it, and it was like kind of like, what's that called? Flowy sleeves. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, but it's essentially just treble crochet and then like a mesh, not really a mesh, but like a, I guess you can call it mesh. But I love it so much. It's super lightweight. It's perfect that you can still wear it during the fall winter season. Like, I wouldn't personally pair it with like a long sleeve. I mean, you possibly can. I don't know how it would look. I like how this looks. It is acrylic yarn. It's a weight 4, so it does provide some type of level of warmth to it. Obviously, you wouldn't just wear it outside by yourself, like you would wear, like, you know, have a jacket on or wherever, like if you're going to like an indoor event or you're going somewhere indoors, like a restaurant or something like that, whatever, this is perfect to wear. It'll keep you warm. It has this little hole, so it's still like breathable and things. I love this so much. I think she's super cute. That's a cute little staple. I wore her one time. I need to be wearing my stuff more. So this is another little inspo idea that y'all could do. Get a little crop. You can make it longer, make the sleeves longer. I just wanted to go for like a cute little like cutesy crop look. I love cropped sweaters and stuff. It's like my go-to, mainly because I have a lot of like high-waisted pants, and I just like to really embrace my waist and stuff. So that's why I make a lot of my stuff cropped and just make my sweaters and things. But I do still love a little oversized, you know, sweater, all the things. Mesh top. I love this. I think this would be super cute. I don't have any long sleeve shirts, or at least I don't have one that I feel like that would match this. I think this looks perfect on top of white, and I wish I don't have a long white sleeve shirt that I could put underneath here to kind of show you how it would look with like a long sleeve. But I personally feel like this would be super cute with a long sleeve. Again, it's acrylic yarn. This is Red Heart, so Red Heart is, you know, it makes you warm. A little bit on the heavier side. There's a crop little mesh top situation action going on here. Love these. These are staples. I do these in different variations. As y'all saw in the previous one with the white one, it's the same concept as this one. It's just a lot shorter. And I did it like to stop like right here to be more of like a bolero and less of like a top. Because this, y'all can see, it stops like right at my waist, like a little bit over. Like you, and then also if I were to steam her, she would stretch a lot more. But yeah, I think this is super cute. Perfect staple. Again, you can make your sleeves longer. You can make the top longer. I will also put anything that I show you guys. If there's a tutorial on YouTube that I have followed, then I'm just gonna post it in the description for you guys to click on it, and y'all could, you know, watch the tutorial. Because this, I watched a tutorial for this. I watched a tutorial for the previous one as well. And some of the things on here, I actually have tutorials on my actual page for them. Next, I want to show y'all some boleros that I have. Yeah, putting these crochet clothes on, but one thing about crochet, especially when you work with acrylic yarn, it gets hot. Wearing the items, it gets hot. It gets hot. I want to show y'all this sweater that I have. This is perfect for this winter, fall season. Look at her. Let's do a 360. I have a video of me making her because I was pattern testing for someone for this. And I did a video recording like my process pattern testing and stuff on this. I'll put that video up here so y'all, if y'all want to watch that video, y'all can. And I'm also going to put in the description the person who has the pattern for this. I love this. It got pockets. I love me some pockets. This is definitely fall coated. It's winter coated too because it's like gonna keep you warm. Like I can go outside with this and not have a jacket because that is how warm this yarn is, and it's heavy, y'all. It is literally heavy. I wish I had a weigher or a scale to weigh it to see how much it weighs, because this is a pretty heavy, and I think I use like 12 skeins of yarn. I don't even know how many. It's in the video, but it's heavy, but it's so fall coated because look at the color of it. Like it's so, look at this. It's so pretty. I don't know what the color is, but it is so freaking cute. It's so cute. I love it so much. Honestly, it's keeping me warm. Now this is the type of yarn, like it keeps you warm, and it is I think it's like acrylic wool, maybe. I'm not sure. I couldn't be making up the wool part, but it don't make me feel hot, which is crazy because I just had on those mesh shirts, and those are acrylic, and they have me feeling hot and sweaty. But this just feels warm. But it just feels like a warm hug. I love it so much. This is perfect for the fall winter season. This is perfect to gift. This is perfect to have, and you can do different colors of it, and you can just pair it with like this is perfect for like if you like going out somewhere, right? Let's say you're getting cute with your girlies, going to like, you know, a little bar, a little club action, a kickback, whatever the thing is, and you're looking real cute. And you know it's cold outside, right? You got your cute little like booty heels on, you know, maybe a nice little dress, a nice like, you know, high-waisted pants action, start with some like leggings. Whatever the thing, I love fashion, so I'm just thinking off the dome. This is perfect that you can throw on over whatever it is you got on. Quite literally, it will go with your outfit. I can literally put on a black, I ain't got no dress, but if I had like a black fitted, like cute dress, and I had some nice little ties, some cute little booties and heels on, and I was just like, damn, I just need the perfect, like I don't want to come with my big coat outside, like that's gonna look, it's gonna throw off the outfit. You make me one of these, baby, the outfit is going to be amplified. It's going to enhance the outfit. It's going to make it look better. It's like, oh shit. Yeah, and this is my little jacket coat situation that I got going on, but she's a stylish, cute piece. Love that. All right, so we're getting, I guess I'm just doing my little like cardigans and jackets and stuff out the way. So I have this cardigan. I have a video tutorial on how I made her. She has pockets, y'all. I don't know if I put the pockets in the video. I think I probably didn't. I think I did the pockets after the fact. But I'll, if y'all want to know how I did the pockets for this, just let me know. I will tell y'all, and I will just make a video and show y'all how I did the pockets on here. But it's my little cardigan I made. Love her. She is like not oversized, but she's a lot bigger than like what I intended for her to be when I initially started making her. Like again, like I said, I like a crop situation going on. Obviously, you know, it's important to still be able to be covered up and snug, and she definitely does that when it's cold outside. Like, she keeps you warm. But originally I didn't want her to sit like right here. I want her to sit right here, and maybe like a cute little butt in action, kind of like how the previous one was. That's how I sat like right there. That's what I had planned for this one, but it just didn't turn out that way. But it's fine. She's still cute nonetheless. Like, I love the color scheme. I love the colors. It's these different browns, reds, tans, beiges. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's so cute. And my favorite part is the pockets. I love pockets, y'all. I could just definitely make this. I have a tutorial on her. I'm gonna link her for y'all to watch if y'all want to learn how to make her. Because you could do her short. You could do her very long. I'm gonna show y'all my next cardigan that I have. That is it's the exact same concept as this one. Only difference is she is longer. That's the only difference. Same tutorial that y'all can watch to make the exact same one of this next one that I'm gonna show y'all. Only difference is you're going to extend her down and make her long as you need her to be, or as short as you want her to be. Either or, it's up to you. This is my purple cardigan. Y'all, I cannot, let me try to, this is how she looks. She's pretty long. I'll just do a side by side video so y'all can see how she looks long and on. She's so beautiful. If you scroll my shorts, you're gonna see a video of her on here. She smells good. I just love my crochet stuff when I put perfume and stuff on them, and the scent just sticks to it, and she's perfect for this fall winter season. I mean, I would say year round. Not the summertime, obviously, because girl, you tweaking, bro. You tweaking. But spring, because you know during springtime, sometimes it gets very rainy, like cold and like muggy outside, which I love spring. I love spring. I love the fall. The fall and spring is my favorite time of the year. Like, I'm born in the springtime. Newness is in the springtime. I just love it. The fall is like harvesting season. I plant and stuff, but I'm into like, you know, farming and things. So like, I think that's probably one of my favorite times of the year, because those are like the most like proactive seasons of like when it comes to planting and things. During spring and during like spring is like fall is when you're planting the seeds, and then the spring is when like everything you planted and worked towards and worked hard on is uprooting out of the ground. It's just so beautiful. I love that. But yeah, this is her. Again, same as the previous cardigan I've just showed you guys. This tutorial, you guys can watch it. Same concept. You're just going to extend down on your sweater and make her longer. I love this. I'm actually in the process of making another Hexagon cardigan. Actually not a cardigan. I'm going to make her a sweater. She's going to be closed. I do have a green one, you guys, that I had made my first ever Hexagon sweater that I did. And she is so, y'all, I washed. Let me show y'all, hold on. Alright y'all, so this is my first Hexagon cardigan I had made, or Hexagon sweater. Y'all see how she's like super, like, just, y'all, I washed this in the washer. You're not supposed to wash your crochet wearables in the washer, and if you do wash it in the washer, you want to be very mindful and very intentional on how you do that, and make sure, like, you don't just throw it in there and do whatever. And that is essentially what I did with this one too many times. This was I think it was the Karen, like ombre green, like fuzzy yarn, which is why it looks like this super, like, it just looks weird now. Like it's so stiff and rough. Like, it's not soft to wear. It's just horrible. I mean, I would frog it, but it's like I wouldn't even want to do anything with this damn yarn, honestly, because it's just, I'm gonna throw this away, truthfully. It was my first one. I loved her when I made her. I learned a lot making her. Definitely can do better, and that's the whole point of what I'm talking about. Is I'm in the process of making another one, and the one that I'm making now, she is variations of different colors of green. I plan to be done with her within like the next week or two. So yeah, I'm also in the process of doing a video of me making her as well, and a tutorial on how I made her as well. It's another one. She is huge. This is my first granny square sweater that I made. I learned so much making her. She's also a little worn out too. If y'all look at her, like, she's a little worn out. Because I've also, y'all, don't be like me. Do not put your crochet wearables in the washer. If you're going to do that, be very mindful of the wash you're using. And make sure you're just like not doing it a lot. Make sure you weave your ends in when you do that. Because baby, girl, some of these holes, if y'all can see right here, are starting to come open. Because I did not weave in my ends, yet I was just being brave, being adventurous, and just putting stuff in there. I mean, she's still cute. She's still wearable. I could still go in and like weave in the ends from my magic circles so that they don't come undone. But she is very big. Like she is very, very big on me. Like it's giving Weight Watchers. That's how big she is. But she's so cozy. It's so cozy. It's definitely perfect for this fall winter season because it's like putting this on, cuddled up, cozy on the couch or in the bed, watching a good TV show, crocheting. That's what she's for. Whenever I get like a little bit cold, I'm just gonna throw this on. It's like having my own personal like snuggie or something like that. You know, like a little snuggie like sweaters that you could put on. That's what this is for me. Because she's very big, truthfully. She's pretty huge. But I love her so much. I learned a lot making her. I have a video making her. You guys, I was going through a lot of emotions making this sweater. I quit a couple times. I was like, forget this. I don't want to do it. I don't like it. And come to find out, you guys, God said speak it through, and so I did, and I fell in love with this sweater. I still love her. I do still love her. Like, it would have to literally come apart for me not to, like, want to keep this or wear it. She's very big. Like, and this is what I mean, like, when I make things sometimes, I overestimate how, like, my size. I think, like, I'm super bigger than I actually am. Because this, y'all, it's pretty huge, but I like a good oversized sweater. I don't want everything that I wear to be super fitted and nothing like that. Like, I do like stuff to fit oversized. I'm trying to think, do I want to close it out with my Bloeros or do I want to close it out with my other granny square? I feel like since I'm already on the way of the granny squares, I'm going to show y'all my other granny square sweaters that I've made. Hey y'all, so this is my first granny square crop. Y'all know I love the cropped sweater, y'all. Like, look at her. She sits perfect. Love little, like, ribbing at the bottom. I have seen many people do this sweater. They do like the Bloeros. They have it stop like, right here. They do the sleeves, the squares for the sleeves. Personally, I don't like that. I just think, I like big sleeves, but I like the sleeves to be like proportionately big, Like I want them to still be big, but then like a decline as you get to the cuff. I don't like super big, huge circles and you like decrease and do a cuff. And it's just like this huge, like, I don't like that. It's just not my thing. So when I made her, I had to figure out, like, how can I decrease my sleeves? Y'all looking at her, there's imperfections that I can pick that I can, like, point out. Because, I did these sleeves so many times. I crocheted, I was like, no. Undid it, crocheted, I was like, no. Undid it, crocheted, I'm like, no. Undid it, crocheted, I'm like, okay, we're getting somewhere. But this ain't it. Undid it, crocheted again, and this is what we turned out with, and I love her. Super cute. Learn from making her. That's why I made another one, you guys. I'm going to show y'all that one next. There's a tutorial on how I made her on the YouTube channel. I will put it up here on the screen. You got to click on that so y'all can make you one, and we can be twinsies. Yeah. So I'm going to show y'all the other one. Oh, but let me get into details of this one. This one was, I love this yarn. And the yarn bead from Hobby Lobby. I just love I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby. It's so soft. I just love it. It feels so soft. She's so soft. She's so beautiful. I think when did I make her? I made her like over the summer-ish. My gym didn't stick on me. Yeah, I love the colors for this one. It does give very like pastel, like spring colors. Like I feel like she's definitely good for the springtime when it's like cold, rainy outside. Like there's a good breeze because of the color scheme of her. I feel like you can, like, obviously you can wear whatever colors you want to wear throughout the year, but there are certain colors that definitely pop during, like, different seasons. This one definitely gives spring to me. Would I still wear her right now during this fall, winter time? Yes, because she's cute. Why would I not wear her? And I made her. I love her. So beautiful. She hasn't been worn out just yet, but she will. She will. All right, y'all. This is my second one. It's my other one that I've made. This is the one that I did the tutorial on. Yeah, I love her. I love her so much. This is what I mean by like the sleeves are like big, but they decrease. They go into a decrease. Because the difference from this one to the other one is I use a size 7 hook for my squares. For that one, I think I use a 5 or 5.5. And so it makes the stitches a little bit tighter. She does feel a little bit more snugger. This one is a little bit more baggier, slightly a little bit looser. And it's a lot more, like a little more stretch to her, which makes my squares a little bit bigger, as y'all can see. But my sleeves, I still did the decrease in them, and I just love this one. This one's very fall coated. This is very fall coated. She's already been seen outside, and I got compliments on her. I have to be like, oh my god, that's so cute, that's so cute, that's so cute, girl. Where'd you get that from? I made it. My favorite question. My favorite question. You like, oh, where'd you Where'd you get it? To think that you thought that I got it from somewhere that's not me. I mean, obviously, most people think that, but no, I make this with my hands. I love her. She's so cute. So cute, y'all. Definitely make one of these. This is so perfect, and it works up so fast. I'm in the process of making one for my mom, and it just works up so fast. It's literally just 6 squares, y'all. That's it. It's 6 squares. You connect them little squares, and you do your little you do your sleeves. And if you, I mean, for those that like the whole squares as sleeve situation, then if you don't want to like do granny stitch around your sleeves, then you can just do 8 squares, and then you connect them squares, and then boom, you got a granny square sweater. I like to give it like a little prop granny square sweater action. She's so cute because like she's versatile. You can do it this way, like this. If I just want to like, you know, I can. If I want to switch and do this side because it's gonna be my side, I could do or you could do both and be like, yeah, I like the both look. It's super cute. I love the colors for this one. It's like so much. Now I'm going to get into my Bloeros. I'm gonna say the best thing that I made for last. I'm so obsessed with it. I love it so much, and I'm just so proud of it. I'm so proud of it. I haven't worn her out just yet. I'm waiting for that divine moment and opportunity for when I do wear her. It just aligns and it makes sense, and it's like this what she was made for, and it's coming. It just hasn't, you know, it's coming. Just know it's coming. This is a Bolero. This is my first Bolero that I've ever made. Personally don't like her, y'all. You saw she just super like on the chest, not breathable. I can barely get my shoulders out. It's just it was my first time, and you can tell that this is my first time. Just looking at her, she's so cute. She's green. This is when I start falling in love with the color green, and I'm just like, okay, we're gonna do a green Bolero because I love the color green on me. It looks so good. Every color does, but especially green and purple because these are my colors. That's my first Bolero that I've ever made. Super cute. I'm actually about to make a tutorial on how I make, well, I'm not going to do like how I progressed with my crocheting because how I originally made this one, I did it in parts. Like I did the front panel, back panel, connected those, and then I did sleeves and rounds. Now I know how to do these, and I'm just doing the front and the back as one piece, and I'm just working the sides, or I'm working the arms and the armhole. Progression, you guys. The more you just stick to crocheting, the better you're going to get. You just gotta keep doing it. You gotta keep doing it. You gotta keep doing it, and you have to keep learning from your mistakes. That's why I kind of freehand a lot of things that I do because I learn better when I freehand and just kind of make up stuff as I'm doing it. But I try my best not to rely on mimicking exactly what other people would like to do and how to crochet, because truthfully speaking, it doesn't matter what you're crocheting. It don't matter how detailed that tutorial is, how specific the measurements may be. Whatever you make is never going to look exactly like the next person's because there are so many variables and components that affects how whatever you're creating looks like once it's finished. And the main things is your crochet tension, it is the size of your hook, and also like if you generally know how to measure your body for real. Because again, as y'all can see, all these different things that I've created, some things fit very snug, some things fit very big, and it's because of me perceiving myself one way when really I'm a different way. Like I perceive myself being super, sometimes I feel like I'm just a lot bigger than I actually am. Whereas when I made this, not that I thought I was smaller, I really just did not know what the heck I was doing. And I was barely trying it on. I didn't steam her. That's nothing. I did not steam her. I feel like if I steamed her now, she would fit a little bit better. But I personally still don't like her because I just feel like it's just too many rows. Like it's just like right in my neck. I don't like how she looks. It just looks super like, it looked like I should have just kept going down. Like I feel like if I would have just kept going and made this like a sweater, then I would love this a lot more and just wish the shoulders were a little bit more off. But as a Bolero, it just looks like you started it as a sweater and then you got like bored and was just like, I don't want to make sweater no more. I'm just gonna stop it right here and then just call it a Bolero. That's what this looks like to me. She's not ugly though. She get compliments, but just it's my first one, so it's like I'm learning as I'm doing it. We have our next Bolero. Y'all, my favorite colors are purple and green. Now there's a difference between her. You see how she starts more like right here, and she still kind of goes to my neck, but she has stretch to it. Like I could stretch this one. Boom. She's not steamed either. If I steamed her, she would actually look exactly like how I was, making her look. The sleeves are perfect. They're perfect length. They're not too short. They're perfect. I feel like the other one, it stopped right at the wrist. If I steamed her, I know she'll look a little bit better. She'll, be a little bit longer. But this one, not steaming her, I learned from the previous one. I know that I didn't want it to be stopping like right here at my bed breast. I'd rather it be like a little bit like above. right here, but again, I want to still have my neck out. I still want to have my shoulders and see my collar line, you know what I'm saying? So this one kind of does that a little bit. If I seen her, she would sit better because the fibers would be a lot looser, and I could be able to like really like manipulate them. But I love her, y'all. Definitely make y'all a bolero. And these, I just was winging it. I was doing stuff, learning from my previous one, and this is what she came out looking like. And I was like, you know what? Not too bad. Definitely get compliments on her still. I ain't worn her in a minute though. I made her during the summertime, which this color definitely screams like summer, spring. So it's beautiful like lavender purple. It's my favorite shade of purple. I love it so much. I just love it on my skin. It looks beautiful. Love her, y'all. Love her. But I'm going to make a tutorial on how to do boleros, at least how I do boleros. So y'all can see that, you know. Give me some time though. Give me some time, because I'm already doing another tutorial right now. And I have too many tabs open creatively of things that I'm doing. So like, let me not add on it, but just let y'all know to be in the lookout for that. So just subscribe. If you're subscribing, you're locked in. You gonna have to, basically you're just staying ready, you gotta get ready, you know what I'm saying? So if you already subscribed to me and I posted, you're gonna like, oh shit, there goes a video that she said she's gonna post it. That's a tutorial about how she do boleros, struts. And since you're already like subscribed, you're gonna be the first to see. You might turn the notifications so that you get notified when it's posted as well. Exactly. Y'all see how I was like, oh, okay, I really do want my shoulders to be out. I want to see my collarbone. I don't want it to stop right here. I want it to be like a little bit of the right here. I want my sleeves to do what they doing. These ones, they were not this long at first. They, I feel like I washed her maybe, and I think that's what happened. But I made her September last year. I made her September last year. I went to a event or something like that, a little outing or whatever. And one thing about me is if I'm like I'm gonna go somewhere, if I'm gonna go like to like a get together concert type vibe, which is what it was. I feel like I have to make myself something, and I have to wear something that I made, because low-key it's a conversation starter. Low-key it is. People naturally gravitate to it, like, oh, that's cute, that's nice, what is it, where'd you get it? I made it. And then it can like start, it helps me like with my social anxiety, truthfully, when I do weird things that I make, because then people are more than likely going to ask me like, oh, you know, that's nice, where'd you get it? Or then I could just tell them like I made it, and then it kind of sparks to a conversation of, oh my gosh, you crochet, and then we can kind of go back and forth from there. So it allows me to like kind of like release my anxiety socially, which is why I genuinely love crocheting. And it really does like help me in so many ways and change my life since I've been doing it, because it allows me to be more social, which is interesting to say, because you wouldn't think that crocheting or even just like if you sew clothes or whatever, if you're knitting or, you know, whatever thing that you do creatively is, you wouldn't think that you would use it as an outlet, as a way for you to like release your anxiety in a social aspect or environment. And so I purposefully, intentionally, you know, with love, try to wear the things that I create when I go somewhere, especially when I'm going to go somewhere that I don't know people, because it does spark. I've done it recently, actually, where I wore like my last granny square craft sweater that I just showed you all, the fall color palette one. I went to this event thing for creatives. Again, I don't know any people, and I really just wearing it because I had literally just finished making her, and I'm just like, oh, she's gonna be like seen. But it did help me to speak with people, because someone was like, oh my god, that's so nice, like, you know, where'd you get it from? And I'm just like, I may get it. And then it just starts the conversation, and then you like, you know, I met some really cool people because of that. So that's why I try to wear the things that I create. And any crocheter out there, or any like artist in general, wear your things or have the things that you create or that you make, especially if you're like, you know, immersing yourself into a different environment or space that you've never been in before, or where you don't know anyone, because it is a conversation starter. It is, because every time I'm out and I wear something that I created or I made, even if that's going to Hobby Lobby, I wear my stuff at Hobby Lobby all the time, whether it's me wearing a sweater, wearing one of my hats, wearing one of my tote bags. Someone's like, oh my god, that's so nice, like, did you crochet or did you make this? And it's like, yeah, and then it starts a whole conversation and having these beautiful encounters with people. So in short, I made this because I went to an event last year, and I had these, again, this is around the time that I was really falling in love with the color green. I had these green like cargo type pins, and I wanted to wear those pins, and I wanted to see what, like, you know, I wanted to make me a top to pair with it. And it was this exact shirt that I put, I went to like a pink, a green and white situation, and I made this Shrug. She looked a lot better. I'll probably post pictures on here, or she'll probably be the thumbnail. And my hair was just so cute. I looked so good that day. It was a beautiful day. It really was a great day. I had a great time. Met some very beautiful people. But yeah, she's, you know, I progressed when it came to this area, but somehow my sleeves, I don't know what happened, y'all. Don't know what happened. I think I washed it, and that's what did happen. These are all my Bloeros. I have one more sweater to show y'all, and that is pretty much it for this video. I'm so proud of what I'm about to show y'all. I'm so in love with it. I love it so much. I'm gonna go into a spiel of like what came about her. Let me just go put it on. We have my Hillman College sweater. I love her so much. I learned a lot making her. This is my first time doing a like, what is the word for this? Tapestry, you know, sweater for myself. I've done one before for my nephew, who's a lot smaller, so it was like kind of easier to do. But for myself, again, y'all, I keep saying this, I be overestimating my size, typically I overestimate, and I just don't be knowing how to do stuff. The sleeves gave me a hard time. But Hillman College, it is a fictional, but not so fictional to me because I just love the show so much. It's a fictional HBCU from the TV show A Different World. Debbie Allen, producer. Jasmine Guy, Kadeem Hardison, Cree Summers, Jennifer Lewis is in there, even Lord Divine, like in earlier seasons, Jada Pinkett Smith. It's just, I love the show. So essentially, it's a 90s TV show. It's about the Black HBCU experience. Denise Huxtable, which is Lisa Bonet, she's from the Cosby Show. Denise Huxtable is her character, and she goes off to Hillman College. And that's what's the spin-off of the show, A Different World. And that's my favorite TV show. It's one of my favorite shows ever. The show is what prompted me and inspired me to even go to an HBCU. And I call myself a Hillman grad alum because I just love the show so much, and it holds a very special place to me. And I came up with this idea to do a sweater for this. I'll post the inspiration picture of her, because Jaleesa, which is Don Lewis, Don Lewis is the actress, you guys are going to see the screen of her wearing essentially something like this, and I was like, I have to do this, you know, I'm going to crochet this. I love her. She is kind of boxy, more so than from like, y'all know, like I said, I like a good crop. She ain't as cropped as I wanted her to be. She's not really that cropped at all. Low-key, I need to see her a little bit more, and she kind of is a little bit too, well, she's bigger. I mean, but she's definitely very warm. I'm going to make another one at some point, and it's going to be more of like what I really genuinely envisioned for it. But I learned a lot making this one. I love it so much. I just love it so much because that's my favorite TV show. Like, I love it a lot. And I'm showing this for you all because I encourage you as a crocheter, do some tapestry. You can do, there's so many things you can do with tapestry. You can do tapestry just to put like on your wall, if you want to do like a cute little like wall of different like crochet tapestries you've done. But I would challenge you to turn it into a sweater. You can do a cardigan, like you can take this exact, you know, whatever your tapestry is, and instead of it being on the front, like how I did this, you could put it on the back and just do two little panels on the side and do like a cardigan. You just have to do your sleeves. There's so many things you can do with tapestry. And I just have to say her for laugh because I love her. I haven't talked about her on here. I haven't talked about her. Well, I was like, girl, I haven't been on here in a long time, so I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I have to save the best for last, which is my Hillman College sweater, because I have not worn her out yet. I haven't. I mean, I obviously can, just because, but I just feel like it would be so much better to wear it in like a college type of like environment or atmosphere, because I know she would get a lot of love there. For those that know of the HBCU that is Hillman College, in the beautiful classic Black staple TV show that is A Different World, you know? But this is her. This is it, y'all. Everything that I've crocheted so far that I feel are like fall, winter vibes, that you can, you know, at least draw inspo from and make yourselves. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I enjoyed it, y'all. I actually took a pause from the very beginning when I made this, and I made a TikTok of me in my granny square pants. Maybe I'll post that for y'all to see. I'll post it now for y'all to see it. I feel that I ate I feel that at 8, I don't know if I can put the sound on there because I don't know if the sound's gonna like raise a flag or anything like that. So that's why y'all need to go onto TikTok and follow me on TikTok because I be posting stuff on there. I'm actually very proactive on TikTok. I'm having a good time on there, but I'm intentionally getting back on YouTube, being proactive on YouTube and stuff like that. But if y'all want to see what I'm talking about, I'm gonna still post it on the screen. I probably gonna do the sound, but y'all could go ahead and follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram. I'll be on Instagram, and I don't really care for Instagram a whole too much, but yeah, y'all, that's pretty much it. I hope that y'all got some type of inspiration from this video, enjoyed it. If you're a new crocheter, don't be overwhelmed with crocheting. Don't get discouraged by it. You literally just gotta stick through. You literally just have, that's all you gotta do is just stick through. Do the best you can with what you got.
I'll do the best I can with what I got. Oh!
Exactly. Do the best you can with what you got. And you got it. Literally, you are what you have. You are it. Your brain, your hands, your talents, your skills. Trust me, you got this. But yeah, y'all, thank y'all so much for watching this video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.